Hello, everybody. Creative Society with you, and now we are with Dr. Rawan. Hello, Dr.
Hello,
Rawan.
hello, Ahmed. Before starting our discussion, I want to tell you that it's too important for all of us to convert our society from a consumption one to a creative one. So it's my pleasure to be here with you and with Allah Trafos.
So, what's your background that made you searching for this?
I'm a TV presenter and I'm a pharmacist in the same time. In the first year of college, I decided I'm gonna study pharmacy and in the same time I'm gonna work as a TV presenter. And when I did it, because presenting is my passion, because I'm helping a lot of people and in the same time I could give them a lot of advices and OTC prescriptions and it's related to the humanity. So really it's too great and precisely when you wake up in the morning after taking your coffee, when you see your schedule and you confine it with a lot of tasks you have to do, I think it's an important feeling, yeah.
Oh, great. We are facing many problems according to the climate changes and according to many wars and many disasters. And you cannot face all these disasters alone. What should we do together?
Of course, we have to speak out. It is the most important thing because a lot of people they could see, they could suffer, but they cannot speak out. So our role it's related to tell people, to tell all the world that is there are a lot of problems. We have to speak out for that.
Okay, so do you think that it will be very effective?
Of course, it has a great effective position. Yeah, of course, yeah.
According to your career, how do you improve your field and what are advices that you are going to tell people about it?
Yeah, of course. First and foremost, it's too important in pharmacy to expel all the false reports and all false information that we could get from a lot of sites on Facebook or on social media, by the way. And for advices I could give for people that you have to work smarter, not harder, because you could exert a lot of energy, you could exert a lot of efforts, and at the end of the day, you could figure out you have nothing. So you have to put a technique and a plan for yourself, and you have to follow it, and to be too ambitious about what you really want it to be.
Okay. So what about false information that you face it all the way and all the time? How would you like to present it? How do you like to solve it?
It's too important to ask an expert one in your field, and precisely when it comes to medical, a lot of times it could lead to a lot of disasters. So we have to expel it and we have to work for it, and for a lot of people you have to ask an expert.
So now, Dr. Rawan, what are our responsibility as a humanity to solve these problems, and what are the steps that we have to do to face all these problems?
To face a lot of issues and a lot of problems like children abuse and women abuse, and a lot of times we've heard about a lot of accidents and of course suicide operations when it comes to children, precisely because at school they are facing a lot of problems, and we could face it by advising them to convert the sport consumption to a sport creativity, and we spoke about it a lot of times with Alatra, by the way. Yeah.
So as a member of Creative Society, how do you find the main thing that you are seeking for it in this Creative Society? What the main thing that you are wanted to do, and what are the main things that you wanted to publish it in all the world?
It's too important because we're converting the consumption society to a creative one. So I want to expel all discrimination all over the world. It's our duty, by the way, and in the same time not to looking for each other by the color or even by the color of hair. So it's too important to look to each other for our authentic selves, and of course our genuine. It's too important and a necessity for us. And of course smiling is very important to the bus driver and taxi driver and for all people we met in our daily life, like your neighbor, because we're sharing a positive energy between us.
You communicate with different people every day. How do you think what unites all these people, regardless their nationalities, their religions, their social status? How do you find it?
Course, love is too important for all of us to love each other, to give each other. We and all the other creatures, we have a lot of similarities, but it's the most important thing which differentiate between us and all the other creatures, that is humanity.
Do you want to say anything else?
Yeah, no, thank you really, Ahmed, and I enjoyed the time with you really.
Thank you, Dr. Rawan, and thank you, everybody.
For all people all over the world who have a lot of ideas for changing our society to a better one, please contact us on social media.